Boom, there we go, Mark. We hit the live button, so we should be good to go. And
Dude,
we're going to get the Instagram live going for you guys want to tune in on Instagram. But if you guys are already joined, what's up, guys? How's it going tonight? Hope you guys had a great holiday so far during these 2025 year. And welcome, guys. Welcome back to Micro Mondays, another epic time, of course, every Monday evening with RC Steve and Dirt McGirt, guys.
let's
We
go.
are
Let's
officially
go.
good to go
I don't think it'll
over
be as
here on
epic as last Monday, but it'll be epic.
Yeah, shout out if you guys got what you wished for, if you guys celebrated Christmas, or if you guys saw some cool presents happen over the holiday break, or if you guys got to just enjoy your time, go crawling, enjoy time with the family. That's pretty much what I got to do. A lot of nice family time, guys. Super awesome as always. But we are back, guys, getting back in the swing of things. So it's always a fun time to just catch up again. And what better way every Monday evening, guys? This is the
Nice.
place to be if you guys are new. Every 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time to catch up on past week's latest and greatest of what you guys may have missed, micro products, drops, tips and tricks, builds, and much more, guys. Try and get all the latest micro info for you guys brought into one cool little outlet. So if you guys are tuning in and want to get the best experience, hop over to the YouTube channel. And with that being said, if you guys are hanging out on the YouTube channel, hit that like button, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us for the 4-hour mark Micro Monday Christmas special last week. It was
Absolutely
super
ridiculousness.
fun.
I'm not sure we ever
Definitely one for the
did
books.
4 hours. I know we've done three. I think four sets a whole
It
new
was
level.
it was like 3 hours, 45 minutes. Something about that.
I think it was 358.
350, there we go. Yeah, so a
Oh,
lot of
wow.
people coming back. So that's awesome, guys. We have another cool episode to round out 2025 mark, and it's been a long 2025. I don't even know how many years that was that I said 2025, but
It's
so much has
wow.
happened, Mark, and we kind of have a simple list to kind of talk about throughout the months that happened. If you guys remember anything that may have happened over the months that we talk about, feel free to chime in as well. This is the last Monday. Thank you, Bryson. What is up, man? The last Monday of 25, guys. So we are going to be talking to each other next week in 2026, guys. That's going to be crazy. So wherever you guys are at, if you guys are still out on enjoying some off time or vacation time or visiting family members or, just still keep on rolling and doing the same old stuff that you've been doing. Hey, shout out to you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your Monday. The year went fast, right, Mark?
Dude, way too fast. Way too fast.
Yeah, I think this year, for me, I definitely try to squeeze in builds, but I just couldn't get them all in this year as much as I
Yeah.
wanted to. So
Yeah, I feel you on that one, nor could I.
I definitely want to try and squeeze as many builds as I can, as I know that I love to do for 2026. So I have a few builds already lined up, Mark. I got parts waiting. They're just stacking up. So just been meaning to
Same,
get built up pretty much.
same, dude, same. Like parts on parts on parts. Like, yeah, like full trucks ready to be built. So
we're gonna
being
recap
said, we might need to
so many
trade
things.
paint for
Paint.
links.
Oh, let's do it.
To help
I
each other out.
definitely have a few paint jobs that or bodies that are just waiting.
Yeah, maybe just help each other
So
out.
I'll take you up on that.
Yeah.
Before we get
taking
in,
over 2026. That's a
yeah,
good
click that
projection.
one right there.
It's gone.
There, I got it right here. So
There you
I think
go.
this one, WRX Zach, might have summed up the end of 2025, guys. Shout out if you are on the same boat or not. But if you're not, guys, that's all good because there's just so much stuff that happened in 2025. We're going to be covering a little bit of everything that happened each month. So before we give a dive on in, guys, let's give a big shout out to our sponsor of the month, guys, the last sponsor of 2025, and that is none other than Northwest Chassis Works, guys. So big shout out to Northwest Chassis Works. You guys check out his website. Check out their website for performance style chassis, the new Apex chassis, the whole Athos family lineup, guys. XLs, short wheelbases, C2s, you name it, guys. So we have this special edition purple carbon fiber Athos short wheelbase, guys. This is going to be given away tonight to one of you lucky followers or lucky viewers of Micro Mondays. And
yeah,
of course,
purple
you
goes
guys
hard
got to
for
be
sure.
a follower of Northwest Chassis Works. So shout out if you have a limited edition purple Athos build under your wing, guys. I don't have a limited edition Athos, Mark.
Dude,
The purple's
in for next year for sure. I have those.
I have the Apex waiting, but I do have my tried and true. Here's my original Athos short wheelbase, guys. You might have seen this one. I kind of disassembled it for video, and then I just didn't get a chance to put it back. But this is the forged carbon team edition Athos. So
yeah, sir.
Brush setup, guys, super low. This was definitely one of the starts of. Well, actually, this was the rounding it out of 2024. This was the start of the end of 2024, so kind of coming into 2025. So, what better way to end it off with Northwest Chassis Works as well, guys? These chassis are still plenty capable, guys. Lots of features sought out that you'd like to see nowadays. So, if you guys haven't checked one out yet, you guys can use the code Micro10 over there at Northwest Chassis Works, guys, to save on any of your favorite Northwest Chassis Works goodies. But somebody will go away with a limited edition purple Athos short wheelbase. So I think, Mark, right here, this comment that you pulled up, KL Crawlers, best brush setup of 2025. Hey, I still love my brushed Athos right there. Going into 2025, I haven't set up any other brush setups in a minute, just because I haven't really had time.
Motor wise, right? Holmes Hobbies.
Oh, brush setup. Yeah, I would say Holmes Hobbies, the 050, 66 turn, 55 turn. And personally, if I was to try the 44 turn, I would put that one in the SCX 30 to get as much kind of like punch or
interesting
little
choice.
horsepower in there.
It is geared a little lower, so it could be bigger tire, lower gears, bigger motor. Okay.
Yeah, so you can probably sneak in a 14 turn. 14 tooth
44.
pinion maybe in there on 44, something like that. But there'll be options down the road for sure. So shout out, guys, if you do want to know like a little best of best motor of 2025 or whatever, ask away. We'll try and pull up a comment, guys, and we can share our inputs as well. But for now, guys, we're just gonna share what we kind
Hashtag.
of saw in the hashtag. I haven't made a hashtag.
I
That
don't know.
does sound
People
like a
created
cool
their own.
one,
They
but
created their
let
own.
me make one, guys. Let me make one so that way you guys will be
Think you
definitely
should
entered
use this one
in.
because everybody's already doing it.
Let's see.
There's
I'll make
so
it.
many
I'll
of
make
them.
it easier. I'll make it a
Yeah.
little easier so there'll be some more comments so you guys can like up the video, guys, if you like these types of giveaways. And here we go. There we go. Hashtag perps. All right, with the Z, guys. This is the real
Herbs.
hashtag. We
Okay.
didn't make one yet,
Okay.
but just to get a real
Now
entry
that
in, guys. All right. There you guys go. The real hashtag. All right. Thanks for shouting out. If somebody making their own hashtag, I love that. But there
it
we
went
go.
viral.
It went viral
Oh
real
wow.
quick, guys. We know how you guys
Good one.
do. Get your entries in. Looks like we're getting already
Sure.
halfway in. 35 entries going strong. So just keep
Looks
them
like
coming.
everybody's still used to last week. Quick draw McGraw.
Yeah. So you guys got to be hanging out, and you guys never know when we're going to draw it. But yeah, hang out to the show, and you guys will find out when. Good luck, guys. That's main thing, and have fun for sure. Let's see.
Yeah. Always.
Um.
If you're not having fun, you're
Let's
not doing it right.
right. So let's dive in to our first topic, guys. I have some notes here. January. Me and Mark have a little bit of notes. I think what we kind of first started off with in January was with Coop RC. Coop RC, Mark, he's been coming out with a lot of stuff, kind of like refining the whole lineup, getting better and better every time. But in January, guys, it kicked off the year with the Coop Eel V2. How crazy was that? So the Eel V2, the Eel series kind of just took off pretty crazily. Let me see if we can share a little bit of Coop RC over here. If you guys haven't seen Coop RC, but the Eel now, guys, has been just revamped into so many setups, guys. That the Eel is like the tried and true like C2. I don't think I have any examples of it to be seen right here, but if you guys still have an Eel V2 in the collection, shout it out. Now the Eel V2s are offered in aluminum or the carbon fiber, I believe. So that's
Cool,
pretty
Cassie.
cool to see from
Very
Eel.
cool.
So the Eel kind of kicking it off, guys. What else? We've been seeing more servos, Mark.
I never tried that one. Did you ever try the Direct RC Torque?
Those Direct RC Torque servos, guys. Those were pretty cool to see. I have one right here.
Oh, okay.
So Direct RC, you guys can go pick up these Torque servos, guys. These were like pretty different because they included the integrated servo mounts on this, Mark. So the whole body had the servo mount integrated. This one for the TRX4M, for example. So just kind of a way to eliminate the ears on the sides and kind of have that all-in-one little servo mount setup. So that was a pretty cool little introduction.
I like that. Although if the servo fails, you're kind of screwed on the mount.
Exactly. So it's kind of you got to know what you're doing. Set your endpoints. Just play it safe.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. CL Designs, Mark. I think that was the first introduction to the Gladius XL in January. One of those forward skid setups.
Yeah, the very the super short front links with like the Gladiator long links in the rear, right?
Yeah, that was like one of the first.
On that one?
Yeah, so one of the first kind of like crazy chassis that people were seeing, that forward skid setup with the super short, like Mark said, and then the crazy breakover guys with the long carrier bearing setup. So just like Mark said, these little carrier bearing setups would raise up the whole drive shaft, drive line to get him tucked up. So seeing this from CL Designs, from his bigger chassis, really kind of just like shrunk it down and took the CL Designs performance into the SCX 24, and that kind of like took off from a whole bunch of other companies as well. So
Yeah, that seemed
crazy,
like a game
crazy amount.
changer for the direction of chassis for the last year.
Yeah, I was definitely thankful of being able to kind of work alongside with him and help him see if we can offer some link sets. So this one is a super thick version of the chassis rails. You can see
Oh
how thick
wow,
they
that
are,
is
but
thick.
this is like the first prototype, but this is the silver carbon fiber, which I don't think he makes
What did
this
he
one.
make that one out of the 110 version of the rails?
Something similar to that, I think, but
That's crazy how big that is.
yeah, running the carrier bearings. There's a lot of carrier bearing setups now. There's so many. The nachos, the apexes. Um, you guys name it. Which one? If you have a carrier bearing setup or build, let us know in the chat. Let's see what else, Mark. We
Lots
have
of hashtag perks.
yeah, the Venge RC, the Gatekeeper. Remember, Venge was kind of coming out with a whole bunch of setups. So the V2 of the Gatekeeper came out a little bit
I
more
don't remember
refined
the Venge, to be honest.
The Venge
I don't
was
know why.
definitely taken off in the early stages right there. So the Gatekeeper V2 that kind of like brought up later the Assault series and then all his other little creations with amongst that Venge kind of wheelbase setup. So check
Okay.
out Venge from there. Flub
I'll have to revisit
RC
that one.
started offering those Flub
Gosh,
F
F cups
cups,
for
Mark.
January. Wow.
So you can get that extra
And it
little tuning with the foams. I don't know if you which ones do you have those set up in?
um dude, I don't even know. Tires is like a whole nother conversation, my man. Um, I don't know. I'd have to look at this point. Because I usually just like running slime balls.
I have the
No,
F cup set up in a pair of scramblers just to get that extra softness on the
I
like
could
kind of the
see that
inside.
being really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So especially for those forward skid setups where you need as much kind of like movement to go around on the front. I mean, in the rear, you need as much like squish and conformity, being it so
Mhm.
light. So the F cups kind of help out pretty good. Also, I believe that was the month that the Flub RC. No, that wasn't it yet. Was it? No, it wasn't. Not yet. That wasn't it.
There was
But
the juice
we
up. I remember
have,
that.
yeah, the Hobby Plus. Hobby Plus came out with their juice up. So the
Not,
new
not yeah.
CR18P platform kind of just taking the performance up a notch with the juice up. Already comes with brass.
And
We kind of
then
shared it last week as somebody even walked away with one of those thanks to Hobby Plus. That was crazy, Mark.
mm-hmm. Dude, that whole that
And
let's see. I don't even know what other word we could use for last week. It's crazy.
it was still crazy.
It was
Um,
insane.
and then we even got a chance to bring on Micro Crawler Club. If you guys haven't heard of Van on Micro Crawler Club over on Facebook, guys, with a group page of about 60,000 followers, I believe. So just 60,000 members in that group chat, guys, for the Micro RC community is just amazing to see. If you guys are lost or maybe looking for a good platform or a good area to kind of dive into seeing what's out there as well, who want to be bombarded with a bunch of micro stuff, go head over there and join that group. But we got a chance to talk with him and got to see what he's been getting involved in, as he was getting involved with like helping with the designs with tied along with Hobby Plus. So it's really cool to see a lot of these guys working hard to get the opportunities to get their feet in there.
I kind
And
of
what
forgot who
else,
talked
Mark?
to
I don't
man.
know.
That was cool. Like he dove deep into the comp aspect of what Micro Club was doing too at the time. You know, is now we are a year later and all the things he was talking about are in flow, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, I don't comp,
Yeah,
but
there's so many things, so many comp essentials and setups, different types of setups.
yeah.
Speaking of the next month, so I see
Oh,
a
we
lot of
going
people in the
February?
comments typing nachos. I guess February was kind of like
Oh,
when those batches or those drops started kind of happening from the nacho crawlers. So
there you go.
those nacho supremes, while they're still kind of hard to get, that's kind of like, every month or so, those drops would everybody would kind of be waiting and to get their hands on one. He'd be revising them with collabs with titanium, finishes from Angry Squirrel and different anodized colors. So super cool to see that, at least. A little different in the chassis world, but there's so many chassis. Even the Juice Up got an upgrade if you wanted to from Burnt Bagel, the Barrage chassis, and then Little Guy Racing. Mark, I think this year was just the next level from Little Guy Racing as well. We
Dude,
saw them started to get involved with their licensing, uh, opportunities. So 1552 being their first wheel, the Turbo Mac wheels. That was pretty cool to see.
yes.
And
Very
then, of
cool. Dude,
course, that kind of trickled in as a whole bunch of stuff. But I think
I think it
Milk
goes.
TRC was one of the guests too. Milk Tea kind of started off not too long ago. So we even had Milk TRC on. Shout out if you
And
guys saw
now look at him.
anything or heard anything.
And now look at him. Look at all the stuff he gave away last week. My boy.
Oh, yeah. So sorry. Let me see. What did you say? Let's see.
Milk Tea, I feel like he had something in every giveaway last week.
Yes, he did. Shout out to Milk Tea for sure. Let's see.
And yeah, and Little Guy, man, they took licensing in the micro scale to a whole new level over the last year, like axles, wheels. I guess that's it really, but a shit ton of wheels that were licensed. So yeah, good job
I
on
think
them, man.
that
Like,
trickled in right there to the next month then. So
yeah,
March, Spider 9 axles, Mark.
yep.
Another, licensed part from Little Guy Racing. That was insane. We
Back
did a
to
March
next year
Micro
build stuff.
Madness.
Yep.
I don't know if we did a build off or just it was just crazy going on that year with
Oh, good.
giveaways every week. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think that's all that was.
VTech's famous Yoda body. That was a pretty cool Yoda body that came out in March. Oh, April. The RC forged wheels started finally becoming available for the SEX 24. So RC Forged, shout out to RC Forged. They were participating last week as well, but they're starting to offer some awesome quality CNC made in US wheels, guys, for the SEX 24. Now going even smaller for the SEX 30. So make sure you guys get your pre-order in if you haven't already for those SEX 30 wheels. But love those quality of the wheels. Crazy to think that was only like 8 months ago. All those
Dude, that's
different types of
insane.
options.
Dude, on that
Coop
same note,
RC.
Wait,
Yeah,
let's
go for
stick
it.
on the RC Forge.
Yeah,
The 30 rims. The SX 30 rims. Don't forget about those guys. Moving in
yeah.
2026.
That'll definitely be
American
going in
made.
2026.
Super cool. Super cool. Let's go.
Let's see. What else do we have? So many things. Punch Monkey wheels. That was cool. Punch Monkey. Shout out to Punch Monkey. Coop RC came out with the Sea Snake. So that was another one. Low C. Not only did they have the Micro B, but now they came out that Micro T.
Yeah, they releasing all that old stuff. Love it.
Oh, here we go. May. There's just so many. I think the C1, the whole C1 style of like builds was finally starting to take off. There was a lot of C1 kind of chassis, but not really too many builds. So I know the Northwest Chassis Works Atho C1 came out. They even had the Manta Ray chassis come out from Northwest Chassis Works. And then that was like the first sneak peek we kind of started seeing those titanium buggies. That was could have been like a potential coming soon from VTech. So HPI Venture 18 came out in May.
That was May, huh?
Yeah, that HPI is pretty sick. I think that is one of the ultimate trail trucks. It's hard to put. I would say a Hobby Plus or a HPI if you're looking to trail. Grab one of those. Those things are built tough. Super fun. Let's see. The C1 Gladius. The C1 Gladius, I think, came out a little later. That came out a little later. But yeah, shout out your C1 builds that you did this year. Definitely curious to see what you guys have been building for the C1s. Mark, I know I got just the Atho C1 build in. I got this Gladius short wheelbase C1 build done. And then I did do the Haunter Dragonfly C1. So I remember I did that one too.
Okay. I didn't realize Haunter did that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh.
That was kind of like the start of the RC Steve fuel cells. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you got the 3D printer then, huh?
Yeah, just kind of getting crazy like that, like getting that inspiration. And shout out to, the homies shouting out ideas, but now we even got it all the way down to the little SEX 30. So those fuel cells really add to the extra detail.
Nice.
I would say. Just
very
like
cool.
Something cool to add onto your builds. Gotta keep those scale life alive. If I do say so. But let's see, coming into like the start of summertime in June, that's when we did the Tits RC build off. So we both had our Northwest Chassis Works Athos C1 XL. So that was a cool build. We both did the Flub L series, the brand new Flub L series body. That was cool. That's when the Flub RC Drip XX kit came out, Mark.
That was June?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did
I didn't
you
realize it'd been out that long.
Did you grab one any chance?
Well, here's the thing. This is exactly that month when I got locked out of everything.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of missed on a few things in this June through August, especially era. But doesn't mean I wasn't keeping up. But no, I never got the drip. I need to talk to Chris about that because and then the red
the drips are they're about to restock pretty soon too. So, or I think if not, they already did. So if they're still available, guys, you can pick up a drip kit now. Let's see. So the Drip XX, the VTEC RevTech motors came
Yeah.
out in June. That was pretty cool.
Dude, those things are very efficient for how small they are.
The
Great little
dual
motor.
transmissions as well. Those are pretty.
Unfortunately, are those ever coming back, or is that one of those
I
things that's
think
kind of like
they
a collector's
are.
item?
I think they're a collector's item right now. So hang on to those guys. The
Yeah.
Hobby Plus guys, like I said, Ultimate Trail Trucks, talking about the Evo Rock Band V2
Oh, I forgot
came
about the
out in
rock
June.
band.
That refresh. Man, the Rock Band, I'm
Yeah.
actually looking at mine right there right now. That thing is a beast, just as is. Like you don't if you're looking for just a trail truck, like I said, I gotta dive into these CR18Ps, really upgrade them, but I just use them as trail trucks right now. They're fun as is. IERC, that was their first dive into the micro community or the Micro RC world guys with their TRX4M Merge 18M chassis. So the Merge 18M is taking off for the 4Ms guys. And then that Fury Tech Mini Komodo 2-in-1. Little
Oh, the
2-in-1
two-in-one.
ESC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Forgot about that one too. So much comes out. It's like these little recaps are a great idea. We
Yeah.
might need to
So
do them
much
every
stuff that
three
kind of
months,
came through. If
like
you're still
quarterly. We
hanging in
should do
there
it.
with us, man, and you guys still recall all these cool events, we're just in the halfway through the year. Think about it. Now I think things kind of ramped up a lot towards the end of the year, guys. But I see you 8721. Appreciate you. 40 likes, 90 watching. Hey guys, if you like this show, hit that like button. Definitely appreciate it. And let's keep it going. Yeah, plenty of cool link sets that I've made over the past years, guys, as well. The
Oh, did
past
we
year.
do that in the last year of cool things?
Yeah, this was kind of
The
like
The
the
TI
start of
stuff?
yeah, that flame titanium offering,
Yeah.
guys, the flame finishes. This is where we just really kind of dialed them in, started offering those sweet colors like that we can kind of make
What,
as
Space
best as we could
Candy?
repeatable, but for the most part. And man, it's super fun just to see all these different custom builds that I see you guys comboing with now the colored axles. That was actually one thing that happened too. Not sure if it was
Oh,
July
right.
or June, but the colored ISO axles just getting crazy. So I think that's where we have to say for July was we we remember that one as the peak micro season for sure. I think we had to start it off by shouting out the Little Guy Racing Parts had their swap meet. So they held their swap meet in July, and then that's when like Northwest Chassis Works came down. A whole bunch of people came up to that event, guys, and was definitely a event to remember for SoCal for sure. Came out with their new Innovate wheels. They debuted their new ProBit toolkit, the Innovate wheels, guys. Uh, the screw kits. So a whole bunch of new parts from Little Guy Racing Parts, and then that's when Northwest Chassis Works also debuted the new Apex chassis. So the Apex chassis, guys, is their 20-degree skid. C2 or C3. You can set it up with the carrier bearing as well. Not sure when he's gonna have the specific Northwest carrier bearing setup available, but it's easily configurable to use a carrier bearing on that one too. And just so many, I think so many RTRs were dropping that month. Let me see. What were you guys
Yeah.
building in the beginning of summer? the most expensive month right there for toll road. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's when we started coming out with those custom colored radiators and fans too, guys. Starting to do um just combos, little limited edition drops. So
Yeah, your
if you guys had
combo
any
packs are sick.
combo ideas, let me know. Definitely get some stuff going for 2026 new combos. Um just so much stuff. Let's see. Let's keep it going. So I think in August, yeah, the mullet
Yes.
axles.
Now, this is
Mark.
one thing that you and I were talking about before we started the show. Something I forgot about was the Mias
Yeah, I
mullet.
still have my Mias mullet axles right here hanging, and I mean, I have a lot of chassis to pick from, but which one did you have in mind if you were to throw those on?
Man, I might do the TI Pro, or
Ooh,
maybe I don't know if I can still get one, but I don't know. It's so tough. CL, maybe a
a
CL along
CL
with those.
or a TI? That sounds pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
I think one of those. Something crazy, either like a buggy or a carrier bearing style would make sense for all the clearance for days, right?
Yeah, the
Or maybe
buggy, I really like that
reverse mullet.
idea. Curious to see if anybody has already done that with their buggy already. I actually have that one. Well, I don't have a mullet setup anymore. I let that one go, but I set that one up on a Northwest Chassis Works Manta Ray. That was like
That's
their
right.
buggy looking style, that cage
Actually
performance style
that's not a bad idea too. So one of
with
three
cut and
things.
shuts. So it was definitely fun.
What were the cut and shuts?
Let's see. The orange crawler sliver pro chassis. So that's when a lot of like crazy chassis were coming out. Forward skid movement was in full effect, guys. So we've seen a lot of forward skid style chassis this year for the SCX 24. But actually, Mark, speaking of the Thai Pro, that's actually in
Yep,
August when the mini MB1 was actually
yep,
released.
yep.
So I'm lucky enough, guys, to kind of support from the beginning, and we have number 7. So 007 right there, guys. Love to have that one right there. We actually kind of have it almost ready to go. You guys see we have the dual motor, the dual person interior for the dual motors, guys. We have the little rear engine setup that we're kind of offering if you guys want to press fit one on yourself. But lastly, we're just kind of working on finalizing that interior. But this whole setup, man, has been changed my enjoyment for the 24s forever. Like if you really want to challenge yourself and see the limits, like try the dual motor setup. It doesn't have to be necessarily on a buggy, but if you really like that kind of challenging style too, definitely do it on the buggy. It just looks so fun, looks so good, and I love it. Every time I go to a little event or an outing, the buggy always has to come out and just gets down. Look at RC man in the chat. He's got number 005. So super sick. If you guys have a one of the first guys, say if you're like maybe under 10 or 15, let me know. See Fern sneaking in
There you go.
14 and Rez number 9. Haven't put it on the rocks yet. Hey, sometimes it's got to be like that. But yeah, I think he's over. He's already past 100 guys. So shout out to you guys who have one and support the real quality style titanium buggy setups from Typro and VTech. That was definitely a
They're
sick.
sick, dude. They're sick.
Yeah,
Like
they're
the
sick.
quality of it is insane. I bought one later on and traded for number 42. And yeah, insane. So good.
Milk tea
Oh,
number
three. Two.
3.
What? So what is it? Vic has one, Steve has two, and Milty has three.
No, I think our buddy James totally forgot his Instagram name. James F. He has number 2. So Bernie has number 3. That's so sick. Oh, Coop traded. See?
Oh, Coop. Wow, how did Coop get that
So
one?
super sick.
Nice.
Definitely wanted the 007, the number 7 one. So had to get that one, if anything.
Nice.
Let's see. Coming in
Oh man, where are we at? September?
Yeah, time's flying, guys. So all these crazy releases. So we talked about the L series kind of getting that spotlight treatment after the Tits RC build off. That's when the Gladius C1s came out too, as well, Mark. So the C1 and the C1 XL.
Mm-hmm.
And then that Red Cat Racing Apex, the San 18 Apex, that was kind of like a little confusing at first, because when people said Apex, we were all thinking, the Northwest Chassis Works Apex. And then now when people say Apex, they're talking about the Red Cat one. So especially when people come asking for the link sets, it's like, oh, okay, which one? The Apex or the Ascent 18 Northwest or the Scent? So with the Apex, Mark, if you haven't tried that one, that Apex right out of the box, honestly, that thing is really impressive. And if you guys have one already and kind of upgraded it, probably even better. But I still have mine stock besides the links on mine, and just truly, like, it's a different world when it comes to the 118th setups with the portal axles, guys. Forward skid setup, the breakover is crazy. The Apex Red Cat Racing really did their homework too for 2025, I would say, Mark.
Oh,
They just came out with so
sure.
many good stuff, and
Good
Apex,
things with affordable too.
yes. I think that 250, guys, you get a full brushless system, portal axles, the overdrive, underdrive, basically every upgrade that you need for the Red Cat Ascent 18 setup, ready to go. And then also we saw new bodies. So Wizco Crawler finally came out with his hot rod body that you guys might see all over the place now. We had a hot rod build off showing one of these months, but the hot rod body is definitely a cool, like, show and shine project to get set up. And then Next Racing, Mark, had those Gecko tires. Those tires are pretty impressive. I actually have them still right here. Let's see if I can pull them out. They're still super sticky. I actually have them mounted on some rings and then some inserts to test, but super soft setup, really sticky. The tread, it's just a little wide for some of the setups that I have right now, but should be good for some other types of setups that I had in mind to get to.
I never got those, but that's I'm gonna put that on the list.
Yeah, shout out your guys' tire for 2025. I know a lot of people love the J Concepts 2020 and 2025, but shout out what you guys really loved. Which tire most impressed you this year? Let's keep it going. October. Oh, Hobby Plus. Like I said, guys, the Hobby Plus wave didn't stop.
Oh, wow.
In fact, they took it to the next level. And look at this thing, Mark. I mean, have to get it all on camera right here for you guys.
Yeah.
But
The 8x8.
yeah, the 8x8 Terranaut, guys. This thing is probably one of the coolest things. I saw people get this for Christmas this year. So that was super cool to see. But this, guys, is an 8x8 RC crawler, 118th. It's got portal axles. It has all-wheel steer. So you can turn both of the rear, both of the fronts, light system. It's got rear winch setups, guys. You can get the trailer system that's coming out soon, or get like your aftermarket trailer setup that you know that'll work on this. And this thing is just too fun too. Like there's so many different types of builds. Like I said, Mark, it's almost like, man, you gotta have them. I don't know. You need that to carry like
That's that
trailers
8x8
and
I forgot about. And that was definitely one of those things I
Ultimate
wanted to get.
Rescue.
Yeah. I like it. That's one of those things throughout the year you forget, see so much stuff
Yeah.
and you're like, I want that. And then the next week, oh no, I want that. I want that.
And I'll have to admit too, Mark, I think I finally caved in, and I have a set of tires from Endura, my first
Oh.
2025 pair.
What? That's the only one
Finally
you
got a
bought?
pair. No, I don't really buy the Endura tires just because previously back in the days, but now here we go, guys.
Oh,
We
man.
have the Mavericks in the 52, the new 52. Actually, that's a new topic to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know if we already talked about it, but
No, because I have the
they
other ones,
now
the
came
bigger
out
ones.
in the 52 millimeters. So maybe we can take a
Nice.
comparison. Because, man, I'm so used to the SCX 30 tires lately that these even look tall. So
Yeah, right.
here's right here, Mark. I have the pit bulls and the Enduras side by side. So if we
Which
take a look
Pitbull?
at that. So Pitbull, I have the Growlers, Pitbull Growlers right
Okay,
here.
cool. Great tire.
These are about like a 51, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Enduras
Skinny.
come in at 52. So looks like they're right about the same pretty much height, being that the Growlers just a little bit shorter. But you guys can see that the Growlers are super skinny, but the Mavericks, they're not that far off. So this is actually perfect like width, I would say, for the Micro for 52.
Yeah.
And then Mark, I definitely am impressed with the foam, the tire compound now. So I'm not sure how long that they've had this
It's been
compound.
a minute. You've been missing out.
But yeah, it's pretty
X5.
good. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to try out
grippy.
if they come out with more 52s in their lineup. Oh, count me in. We're going in on Endura for 2026.
Well, let's hope that they do SX30 tires on that compound as well. So we have more options.
I guess let's talk about Endura too while we're at it. So we have Endura kind of going crazy all year long for the micro community, guys. And man, just everything they kind of just been coming out with, parts after parts after parts. But yeah, like the latest stuff that we've seen, guys, is their shocks for the SCX 30. And we can see right here these are going to be a 22.5, so a little bit longer than the stock setups, guys. So it's going to be like 1 millimeter longer.
Right, but you can run the
travel.
Bigger tires too, and not be bottoming out.
And then here we can kind of see already a sneak peek at their new tires and wheels for the SCX 30, guys. So it looks like they're also working on something. You guys can see it looks like these are like those XHX pins. for the SCX30, and then also if we go over to their other little video of their performance setups, I think, yeah, like this one.
See, I saw a
Here we
lot in
can
this
see a
one.
whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw
What I see on
axles
this, yeah, axles right there, Mark.
or
That
axle
motor,
housing at least. Yeah, brushless
axle
motor
housing.
system.
There's
Yep.
shocks.
Shocks,
There's the
rings,
pins,
tires.
and so all of that
Some
stuff right there,
even
guys.
it looks like I don't even know, is the sliders different or is that just them stripped down?
It looks like the stripped down type of version.
Okay.
Maybe they even made their own setup already soon. I wouldn't be surprised, but
And what they're gonna put on it.
so we're getting a whole bunch of upgrades now for the SCX30, and that actually kind of reminds me. I actually have some parts here too that I wanted to share if I can find them. But we upgraded the SCX30 not too long ago, Mark. We got some of the brass knuckles in. Oh, here's everything right here. We've been going crazy.
Too.
Yeah. So let me hop over to my screen real quick.
Yeah,
Take a little break from the best of. And if you guys like SCX30 upgrades already, hit the like button. But we have the Hot Racing brass steering knuckles for the SCX30. There's the part number right there.
Wow.
These are like oversized knuckles, Mark. So same kind of look as you would see with their oversized chunky knuckles for the SCX24.
Mm-hmm.
They have like the little brake rotor design. Look at how fat they are. They're coming in at 6.7 grams each.
Do they push the tires out though? Being that thick?
No, surprisingly, everything fits perfectly.
Okay.
So there's how they look, guys, right there. You guys can see it.
Versus the other upgrades I've done, those are probably the only upgrade I would want in the front versus the links and all the steering stuff in brass. So yeah.
Exactly. So once we make the round links, guys, that's pretty much all we'll need. Look at, you guys can see the forward weight bias. I don't have anything else in there. There's another upgrade that I did get for like my kids setups, and Hot Racing has these press on wheel weights. So these actually press on to the wheels.
Same thing you did with the SCX24 in the first stage.
Yeah. So not necessarily if you were to rock these, and you want to rock brass knuckles, you'd probably have to get the slimmer style brass knuckles from Endura. Otherwise, the Hot Racing knuckles will be the ones to rock, in my opinion. They're just nice and beefy, like everybody's saying. They are sold out, guys.
Is it drivability for one, or versus, for what you want versus what the kids will get, the cheaper version, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're still pulling lines, don't get me wrong, but since I'm trying to get the most out of the SCX30,
and they'll be doing the line follow dad.
You can get some knuckles right now, though, guys. I'm gonna actually pull up a link if you guys want to head over there. But if the Hot Racing ones are sold out, but I'll show you guys what other ones you guys can get from GPM Racing. If you just look up, GPM, remember them? I'm actually gonna pull up my search that just came up right here. So GPM Racing, GPM right there. Look, you can get this 7-gram brass knuckles. I'm not sure if it's exactly like 0.3 grams heavier than the Hot Racing ones, but if they are, then these will be the heaviest ones. Just head over to eBay and type in SCX30 brass knuckles. you'll probably find a few listings, but you got to hurry up because these are going left and right. People are buying up the knuckles right now. So, and then also I had to get a couple more of the Aztecs, guys. The Aztecs tires. And then I actually picked up Mark. We'll see if we can throw on some wheels from Orlando Hunter. But I picked up these little bead locks. Yeah, guys, these are bead locks. So I don't know what I'm up to. But we have our little rings, our little colored rings too. And then we even have tiny little scale. Yeah, in the back, look. Matches the hub perfectly.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw the Aztecs on these and then try and get these tiny little screws on the front and the back. So wish me luck, guys.
Okay. Another upgrade from Endura, or was it Mias? I think it was.
Oh, yeah. Mias. Let's go ahead and dive into that one too. Yeah. So a lot of guys, they're just waiting. Yeah, Mark. And I think already out of the bat, we already know that the dog bones, they're just old history style, but check this out. So from Mias, guys, if you have an SCX30, now's the better time to start just plotting your build already. So here we have an early look at an SCX30 universal axle shaft. This will give you more steering angle, of course. So for when the steering link setups, the longer powerful servos, longer servo horn setups come out, this will be just that safer setup to go get your maxed out angles. And then also, check this out, guys. Mias Racing already coming through with their SCX30 axles prototypes right here. If you guys like the look of this, let us know or let them know in the comments on their post. But these are going to be even the ISO style axle shafts, the isokinetic axle shafts, Mark. So you're going to get even more steering angle than normal. And they managed to keep it as tucked in as much as they can, but it's still going to be a plus 3 millimeter wider on both sides. So like a +6 overall width. Let me know if you guys like that look or that
I think the front's a little chunky. The front axle looks chunky, but I like the +6 because the axle is kind of skinny, no doubt. So that part's cool. Yeah, that front axle looks a little chunky for how small of an axle it is. See, the rear looks clean. Like it's nice and straight and slim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we'll just have to find out, but
we'll all find out, right? We're all learning.
We'll all find out pretty soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it's gonna have that 52-degree angle of steering, just like the regular axles. But yeah, we're gonna have so many different widths, guys. It's gonna soon become a regular SCX24. It's gonna be funny. All right, let's dive back into some of the best of, guys, because we weren't even too far off of the year, but we were basically, October, had that Pro Line by the Fire event, the Hobby Plus Terranaut, and all of the new upcoming releases, guys, just like the SCX30. The Ascent 32 is one of them. We saw the NURSA show showing off all that stuff. The Hobby Plus Spec B, the new Micro Buggy, the Microbe from Maverick, the HPI sister brand. There's so much stuff, guys. So over the past year, you guys let us know, what are you guys diving into the most going into 2026? And just been a crazy, crazy year. And of course,
say it every year. That's the end of the year, but another crazy year.
Another crazy year. Also, right here, shout out to AZ Des Rider. Cal RC also has been working with so many others, including Micro Mondays guys, as well as like Operation 11 Charlie. So big shout out to Cal RC guys for supporting the Micro Mondays this whole year, guys, and last year. And we'll be partnering up with Cal RC as well, leading into 2026. And that'll actually probably we'll give away a little extra something tonight on top of this Northwest Chassis Works 8 dose
Ooh.
kit. We'll toss in a Cal RC micro screw box setup for you, so you guys can
Nice.
keep your hardware ready to go for your 8 dose build.
I love those things.
Let's see, guys. Also, let's see. Thank you guys for sending me the DMs, and send Mark DMs, of course, as well. After all the holidays, Mark, finally catching up on everything. We had a crazy fiasco. My phone ended up, dying, like breaking the screen pretty bad. So now we got like a brand new phone, waiting for the case to come in. So we'll be catching up pretty good after all this holiday madness, after the Micro Mondays madness, guys, with the DMs and stuff like that. And let's go ahead and give this away, guys. Oh, finally, January is the month, guys. We are ready to launch the RC Steve website, guys. For those of you guys who have been waiting so patiently, we've been putting it off, but I can't put it off any longer. So we'll January is our launch date. It's not going to be anything like a crazy announcement or sign up, but you guys will be able to sign up, in there with an email, and you guys will get all the newsletters and stuff like that. We'll share as we go into next month, but it should be very, very soon, guys. So, hey, thanks. It should be fun, man. And that'll be a good one for 2026. Yes, man. Thank you. I'm excited to see what it brings. But let's go ahead and give away, guys, this awesome Northwest Chassis Works Purple Limited Edition carbon fiber to close it off for the year, guys. What an epic 2025. Shout out to all you guys hanging out for the end of the year show, guys. 93 of you guys hanging out with us. You guys love Micro Mondays.
I love that.
I want to see more of it in 2026.
I love that 93 of you are still back. Still back after last week's 4-hour epic. I love it.
Right?
Thank you guys. Appreciate the support. Love it. Let's go 2026.
Here we go, guys. Good luck. And you guys know the rules. We're going to be pulling up the name. So just shout out your Instagram name. That way it can just go a little bit nice and smooth. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Drawing now. The OG stay OG, right?
I just read that one too. That was funny. What?
Oh, Bryson. Yo, it's Bryson. Oh, let me see. Let me show the screen.
Won? I feel like, has he ever won anything on here? For how long he's been watching the show?
He's in here. He's in here. That's sick. Let's see. Here's Tiny Truck's profile, guys. Is he following the Northwest Chassis Works? Let's find out. I don't know why it's so small right now.
He better be.
Can we highlight that? There we go. I don't know why it's so small, guys. Let me see.
It's so weird.
Oh, there we go. Northwest Chassis Works. There we go. Congratulations, Tiny Trucks. I think he wins at the end of the year. He's been actually putting work in the whole year, guys.
Nice, dude.
Coming in to Micro Mondays day in, day out, or week in, week out. So he doesn't have a purple chassis yet, any purple in his fleet. So we'll get you that chassis set up. And we're gonna include that Cow RC screw box for you as well, brother. So congratulations. And
I feel like Bryson used to be like one of our mods back in the day. Like when we were on Instagram in the very beginning. Yeah. He's been there from like day one, dude. OG homie. Let's go. About time you win something, bro. Hell yeah. Good for you. Perps. Hashtag perps.
Hey guys, what an awesome 2025 it's been. Thank you everybody for hanging out till the very end. It's gonna be an awesome 2026. I can already feel it. I'm already going crazy with the SCX 30s, guys, but you know we're gonna be banging out those 24 builds as well, and you know getting the fleet just dialed in because a lot of the stuff is kind of halfway built over here. But looking forward, guys, to another epic year over here. Doing it big too on YouTube on the big screen now, too, guys. So should be really exciting, and couldn't have do it without all of you guys coming in. Especially couldn't be doing it without Mark, all you guys hanging out. So again, guys, if you like what you're seeing, you like the sponsors that are involved and participating for you guys, hit that like button and we appreciate you. Till then, guys, Happy New Year's, Mark. Happy New Year's, everybody else.
Thank you guys for 2025. We'll see you in 2026. Let's go. The year of the
Peace, guys. Catch you later. Catch you next year. Bye.